Hi guys, Foamy here. Appreciate you joining in with Dynamic DCUO. Here we're going to talk about league rankings. Now, some of you may be in leagues, some of you may not. I'm going to figure most people are in leagues, and different leagues do things different ways. With me and Wind, it's just really pretty much the two of us, but we've got 30 characters each or more on Wind's side because he can't make enough lanterns. But we thought we needed to organize the rankings a little bit to try and clarify things. So I want to show you how we do things. And I started doing this on the villain side, and he started to copy it on the hero side. The leveling in DCO is kind of, we put it into plateaus, and especially if you've been playing for a while, we call our lowest level basically pre-Zama, because at 113 you get the Zamaron duo that you can do, and that's kind of our first plateau, because it's too fast to go 1 through 30, and really those first 100 levels are kind of a grind, and until you get to there, to that fun stuff, what we consider those really productive duos, yeah, you're just on the very lowest rung, especially now that we've got almost 300 levels at the time of this video. The second level we do between 113 and 185, because we used to have it broken before Typhon, but Typhon is just such a grind to get through. We figured we would cut it off there, and then at 186 you get to go to War Torn, and War Torn is just a lot of fun. But you got War Torn and Amusement Mile and Deluge, which I'm a little less fond of, but E3 and just, yeah, you got some fun stuff to go in there. But then you got to get to Titans and get through Titans, which can be a little bit tough. It's fortunately a fairly short episode, but it can be a little bit tough to grind through that unless you're buying armor. And that's like our next plateau. And from there, I have recently split it out to where each of these next levels is a episode. Now, over time, I change and adjust these to make the next plateau. But at the time, these episodes had come out, and currently this ranking is just Atlantis. But in future, it will blend in probably Chaos and one of the metals, and we'll blend those together depending on where we feel that the plateaus kind of fit. And then we've got Chaos as the next plateau, M1 or Metal 2, M2 or Thanagar, and we've got the Capo. My top elite level is being the high end of Thanagar, which is, at the time of this video, Birds of Prey is getting ready to come out, so Capo will probably, I'll probably be having to change these then. But you see the general idea. I've kind of left these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top ones kind of fluid to where I can start stringing those together. So yeah, if you get to the top level in our league and then a new episode comes out, boom, boom, you suddenly wind up finding yourself at a lower ranking. But it helps us identify who's at what level, so that when we're looking at our roster, we can see, okay, we got these guys that are here, and we got these other guys that are in these other zones. We know who's in what area that they're doing stuff. So it just helps us organize things. Now, in both leagues, we have a special category. Wind's highest villain is usually Mother Wrath, and so she gets a special category, and we give her the Baba Yaga category. On the flip side, on the hero side, my top hero, Lanika, has her own special category. So we do that just for fun because it's the two of us. But otherwise, these are split up this kind of way. And if you're doing your own league, you can do it however you want, but you may find a similar thing that if you set it up by plateaus and levels and put the level number in there, the CR number in there, it lets people know what the qualification is to be at that level, so they've got something to go by. And you can do permissions however you want. With just the two of us, permissions are pretty open. But just our thoughts on how we do it. Maybe it's the best way, maybe it's not, but it's what we do. So if you like this video, hit like and subscribe, and as always, happy gaming.